Good evening, everybody. This is TDub coming to you live on a Wednesday night from South Carolina. Big thanks for everybody that's dropping in and joining. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. We're going to go ahead and get started on our Final Fantasy this evening. Was talking to some friends after my last stream, and we were discussing that running through this on easy might not be fair to the viewers that do watch this. They suggested that, either A, put it on normal difficulty or put it on the hard difficulty. The thing is that I'm not entirely sure I want to go ahead and put, or, show everybody that. I mean, hard is a pain in the ass as it is, but going forward, I'll go ahead and let the viewers decide what they're thinking about doing and how they want to operate it. I mean, you guys do come here to watch. I want to make sure that everybody's satisfied. For now, we have it on easy, and we'll go with that for a while. Unless you guys want something different, I can go ahead and always change the difficulty settings mid-play, because once you beat the game on normal mode, you have the opportunity to select chapters and go ahead and change the settings on difficulty if that is what you guys want to see. And so we're going to go ahead and get started this evening. So let's get some stuff loaded up here. Alright, get that to load up just a little bit more, type in a few things here. Final Fantasy is currently a PlayStation 4 exclusive release. They are looking at, let's see, I think right around April, May this year, releasing it on other platforms. This does end in a cliffhanger. Final Fantasy VII is going to end up being an episodic release title. They are supposedly involved, or taking care of doing the second portion of this game right now. What they have given us is very little. All we know is that, hey, it's in progress. So that doesn't give us much, and the fans that do love this game are clamoring for answers. We're clamoring for new content. We want to push through this as soon as possible. Alright, we've got that out. So we left off here, coming off the train station. We just got done doing the Sector 7, no, hell, I can't remember. We just got done bombing one of the Mako reactors. We are now in the under portion of Midgar. We are in Sector 7 at the moment. We're going to go ahead and push forward here. One of the great things that I really like about this game is how immersive it is. You actually get to hear the people talking. You get to see the movements. You really get to see everything here. And that just makes it really great. Interaction isn't as stiff as it would be in the older versions of the PlayStation games where people just stand there like, rah, 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 rah. No, they really interact with you, and it's really nice. So here we are, underside of Midgar, under the giant rotting pizza in the sky, and just to show you just how massive this thing is, that is the center pillar for Midgar itself, broken into sections, and that is just, it's massive to see the depth of scale that they've gone into putting this all together. And you will get to go ahead and travel through some of these sections. You'll go ahead and, you'll be up in Midgar at one point, back down here again later on. So far, we've met Barrett, we've met Jesse, we've met Biggs, we've met Wedge.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy?
So it's not clearly outlined in this episode of the game why Cloud is having flashbacks like he is. The flashbacks don't really come into play much this early in the game if you remember the original game back from 1997 on the original PlayStation. So, yeah. So we've obviously got Cloud here. He's wearing a very pretty yellow flower that you see from Aerith, the flower girl. And now we are heading to 7th Heaven. The reimagining that they did for the Sector 7 slums was absolutely amazing. When you walked into it in the original version of the game, you only saw maybe 3 to 5 structures, and you could only access 2 or 3. Well, no, you could access 4 of them. But here, you can actually see really good display of 7th Heaven, the bar. You see everything around here, all the shops, all the stuff that we weren't able to see, and there is Cloud's lady. Yes, I ship Cloud, I ship Tifa. That is just how it is. I know there are fans out there, they're all big on Aerith and Cloud. There are those people that would like to see, you know, Tifa and Aerith, Tifa and Sephiroth. The combinations are, you know, quite a few. But yeah.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness.
The really awesome thing in this, if you played the original, you know just how much of a hard-ass Barrett really is. To see a soft side of him here, the way he interacts with Marlene, you get a better feel for it because it is a voice-acted game, whereas when you were playing the original, you were just reading text on the screen. So that made things... You couldn't really determine what kind of tone they were using.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell
There we go.
doing scaring my daughter like that?
There's that asshole side.
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
So, just a friendly reminder and a heads up to anybody that is just now joining the stream, or is this the first time they've watched it. We are playing on easy. I am ridiculously overpowered. About as OP as you can get in this game. Level 50 at the moment. And this is more put on easy just to kind of progress the story, be able to let people see what they're getting into. But again, like I stated earlier in the video, please let me know if you want me to change the difficulty on this.
It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels so
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Voice acting in this game is actually
I saw Sector 8 on the news.
better than I expected it to be.
It was like a war.
In some parts it does
The
feel
news is
stiff,
just another Shinra
does feel
mouthpiece.
phoned in, does feel forced,
Spread
but
whatever
you know
lies
what?
Shinra tells them to.
Just,
So,
I keep with it.
it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow. It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always
There
get
is
it.
one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but
That's it?
sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Now the great question for the viewers, how many of you actually expected Cloud to pull something on Tifa? Like, you sleeping alone? Any of that silly stuff?
Guess it's time for introductions.
Yeah, we're gonna knock on the door, meet our new neighbor.
You
We're really
okay in
excited
there?
about this.
Coming in.
his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay.
I did state in the last video I wasn't going to do anything in regards to spoilers, or spoilers would be mild going forward. But for anyone wanting to know who the cloaked dude is with the tattoo, it's one of the people from the reunion. That's all you're going to get from me. Alright, moving forward. So now you get a better view of the Sector 7 slums once it's lit up outside. The light shading in this and how it plays is phenomenal. If you look head on into it, it's very bright. You can't see much, but if you look off to the side, you can see just a little bit better. And that's actually a really nice feature that it has. The lighting elements of this game are phenomenal.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
Alright, before we head on, move that portion of the story forward, go ahead and just give a quick tour of Sector 7 slums. Yes, there are a bunch of brand new buildings in here. Definitely one to, if you remember these things. That's a big number. So you got the weapons shop that was in the original. They've definitely vamped it up and changed it some. So it's really nice looking. Get to see just kind of how grungy living in the slums can be. They really break it down. You only got like a brief description of it when you played the original. We've included kids in the game, so you do get to see how the children really interact with each other. That adds a different level. That actually adds a whole great level to this.
There's this one dude in the watch who's like a cheese.
It's just me, or there more students?
So this is just a dead end area over here. There is a little bit of a story that goes along in that area as well, but we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, it just kind of digs around a little bit more. You take some more information and you get to hear all the people talk, but now that it's daylight, you actually get to see the plates in a different way. So it's actually really cool. I just cannot get over how great this was. I remember when they said that it was coming, and I was just thinking like, okay, we're gonna be waiting another 10, 20 years for this to happen, because they did. It got delayed a lot. They did tech videos for it, late PlayStation 2, early PlayStation 3, and it was just a big tease. Now that it's actually here, it's phenomenal, and we just can't wait to get more.
Thinking I might have dinner at 7th Heaven tonight.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
Okay, I gave you the cheap tour. She's going to give you the grand tour. You'll notice that I don't spend a lot of time talking in this particular stream, mainly because there's...
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Because the...
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
The lines in the game are... There are things that you need to pay attention to. For those that have not played this, you'll see up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see that little music disc that's flashing, pulsating. They've gone, obviously they've kept original versions of the songs from the original game. They've wrote new pieces for it, but one thing that you'll actually see is with these particular music discs, different versions of what what the original is.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
Again, we've gone through this game. Let me check. I'm looking over at my wife. She's ran out of fingers. She doesn't even know. I've played this game a lot. She gets a little bored with it, but I do refer to her if I need a little bit of information as far as play. So here we go. We don't need much in the way of items. Our stock is quite full. Materia, we're stocked on everything that this guy is willing to sell us. So we are pretty full going forward.
Nothing tickle your fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for you too, Tifa.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
All the items you could want, straight.
So yeah, just a quick overview. Materia and equipment, we like I said, max out in this game is level 50. There's no more growth after that. You just gain experience, and that's it. I have collected all the weapons that are available for the characters. It's, I've put time into this, and if you look... never mind.
Stock up here, and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
No.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plane.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if...
Nothing to report.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I'm sure Marl gets into some really shady shit when nobody's around.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Folks who are topsiders are paid by the day.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it.
Whatever.
For the filter? Huh?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
Asshole.
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor?
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
Yes, it does.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Didn't see
okay.
anybody at the office.
So
let's head up
enthused.
top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, just too awesome. Going in.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. Our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know
Well,
that.
the question
if
is,
no one knows him, no one will hire him.
how true is
Thought
that?
if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my kit. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
So the material layout system in this version is actually ridiculously similar to the original. However, you can go more into your weapons and actually open up additional slots. You can set, you know, the ability to either A, get a percentage of HP increase, percentage increase on your magic, your defense. It all just varies, and there's definitely a lot. It's definitely the same, but there is a bit more after that. Definitely don't be intimidated by it. Use your communities that you subscribe to online to look into these things. They definitely work. So we're gonna go do some neighborhood watch work. All right.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Alright. So this little dude, his name is Chadley, but we will refer to him as Chadley. Make it sound French.
If there's anything you require, please do not hesitate to ask.
Chadley gives you the VR missions. So the VR missions allow you to go in specifically for him, go in and actually fight against summons that we would normally see in the game, in the original game, but the only way to obtain those summons is to beat them in these VR missions. Now, there is downloadable content, definitely something to look for. If you're looking to purchase this game, the downloadable content sets you back. You just basically, I guess you got to get the special edition of the game, which gives you DLC, 3 different summons, some gear for end game, and then gives you some goodies for your PlayStation as well. Recommend it, I did, and it's been phenomenal. Besides the VR missions, he'll sell you your different types of materials. He is a good materia vendor. He also allows you to reset your weapons upgrades, so if you were to go into your weapon, you don't like the way it is, you go see him, he will go ahead and reset that so you can calibrate it to the way that you want.
I will be here if you require anything else. At all times, I am remotely analyzing your combat data and monitoring your progress.
So yes, he will give you missions, kill X amount of these, scan the X amount of these. He definitely he gives you some interesting things to do, but it doesn't seem like too terribly repetitive. Yeah.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up.
Alright. We're gonna go this way. Materia will pop up on the ground like you saw in the original. You can pick it up and go from there. Magic. Boxes. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Get used to hitting boxes, because if you do end up playing this game, once you beat it, you have the option of going into hard mode. And in hard mode, you do not have the ability to use items. The only thing you're going to be able to replenish your health or replenish your magic with is through the boxes. So just keep that in mind later, or if you decide to go down that road.
And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Chad.
There you go.
Wow.
So part of this is just to go around and kill the monsters out here.
Get ready. Enough. It's over.
Pretty simple to do. Sorry for the loud noises in the background. Our friends upstairs are being a little loud this evening.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now.
Get ready. Enough.
By the way,
All right.
all right. I think that might be the last of them.
He won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Alright, we're going to go check in with Biggs and Wedge. Sometimes you'll see that these little scenarios are part of the main story, and they are little. They really are meant just to do some filler, if you will. You do have some of the side quests that will allow you to gain certain items, but they did have to add some, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for, some padding for the game itself. Because if you remember playing the original, depending on how well you play it or how many times you played it, you can run through Midgar in less than 6 hours. They had to expand this, so they gave you at least 30 to 40 hours of gameplay just in Midgar alone. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of padding, there's going to be a lot of filler. Now if you notice, that number was different earlier. That number will change every time that you kill some type of fiend out there. So what we saw is the Gorgers, we saw the Were-Rats, anything like that it goes ahead and keeps tally for us.
Hey, you just opened up shopping area, didn't you?
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
Alright, so we'll go in here, check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like a perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no, you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Since you've got yourself
Poor
a new
Wedge.
weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on. Let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Alright, just to keep with tradition, I should have did this earlier. There it is. Your Buster Sword, people. Let's go. You will get... Each character will end up with 6 different weapons by the time you end this portion of the game.
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month.
So let's talk to Weimer, see what he's got for us.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Alright, Weimer. Chalet report.
Cloud, you were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it? I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
So, a little background on Chadley. Chadley, obviously, is a little one. He's all about taking down Shinra. So...
Was alright, I guess.
So, he actually works for Shinra. He's actually trying to take it down from the inside, and as you can tell, he's just a little kid, so he's got big dreams.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
We're gonna head back to the bar, but first, let's knock out a couple of the other quests, just so you can see what we have here.
Tally of Monster Slaying has been updated. Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month.
And if you want, while we play this game, if you leave, comments or send messages, let me know if you want me to just push through with the regular main quest, or if you want to see some side missions as well. I want to make sure that everybody really enjoys this.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
I hope he's okay. Stay away from me!
Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk!
Or what, huh? Screw you! Ow, ow,
What's
come
going
on,
on?
man. Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
data from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse.
So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
He is
Are you
sus.
sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
He needs to get his act together. This isn't gonna come back on the
All right. My wife right now is teasing me with pistachios, and she knows I can't get enough of those. I'm trying to stream here. She's teasing me with yummies. Unacceptable.
Citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse laws? Huh? You got it all wrong. It was like you were near a Shiro warehouse. Your ID was never lost.
All right. Moving forward.
All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
All right. She's gonna figure something out. All right then. You do that, Tifa. You do that. All right. Here we go.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Possibly.
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow, let go!
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Alright, see ya. Enough. That's it.
So, is it over?
Looking a little compromised there, bud.
Grab Johnny so we can get out of here.
Then help me!
What now?
He's a talker.
Yes, I like the way Cloud thinks.
Whoa!
No!
You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but
Damn, Johnny.
it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
It really adds a whole different level
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more
when
worried
you can
about us.
see
We gotta go.
their facial expressions when they talk.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... yeah, your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
Just for the purpose of time, we're going to go ahead and head back to the bar. Kind of keep the story moving forward. I love that chocobo music.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
One could only hope.
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. In that case, want to head back out and look for more gigs?
Nah, we're gonna go ahead and just keep going forward here, folks.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
Unfortunately for the fans that played the OG,
I'm really sorry,
you will not get to see the Avalanche hideout. There's been a lot of discussion about it in some of the groups I'm a part of on social media, and probably never going to see it. Well, we definitely won't see it. But just keep that in mind so you're not disappointed.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
But you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
When you guys go to the bar, what's your drink of choice? I'm more of a Red Bull and vodka kind of person. I'll do
beautiful
Jaeger bombs from time to time.
I gotta go.
It's all personal preference. Just let me know what you guys do.
Enjoy.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise.
Oh, Miss Thirsty.
Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die... If I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional. Like you.
Could still kill some time.
Still kill some time. My goodness, the neighbors upstairs are being loud. You can kill time. One of the fun mini games that they have here, you can play darts. We'll just do a quick game just because it... See if I can remember how to do this. Alright. Woohoo! Not bad. Horrible throws, actually. It took me probably the better part of an hour to go ahead and get that score. One of the trophies for this is get the score with the lowest amount of darts used. And if you don't throw properly, or you don't throw soon enough, it goes ahead and kicks you. And then, yeah, 19, I get it. Yeah. Alright.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Yeah, we're just going to chill a bit. That's the only thing we can do, moving the scenario forward. So, let's go have a seat. You know, it's right there. You just can't do anything with it. So we're going to go ahead, wait. Tifa's thirsty. Tifa's anxious.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
That awkward silence.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa,
good.
Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Such a gentleman, Barrett. Such a gentleman.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Okay, let's talk more.
It's fine.
Come on, Jesse,
Captain Thirsty.
I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Adios.
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs. Slow down.
What's up with them?
Word is he lives in this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find him. Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
Know a big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Cloud, just so straightforward and dry. Can't beat that. Alright. We're gonna go have a
Got something to say?
quote-unquote chat with these fine gentlemen.
Move it! I said move!
That's that mercenary.
Look at all these assholes staring at us. This shithole's got
One thing that they could have done different is some of the character modeling, as you can see here, it's completely in
Unless
sync.
you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest.
Yeah, it should be changed up just a little bit.
After you, brother. Don't worry. I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
Alright.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
Ah. Let's see here. Spells. Oh yeah, I don't have that materia on me. I'm trying to remember who's got it.
Big man with a big gun for an arm, right?
Hey, it's...
Why do you want it? That fast.
Alright.
So if they weren't Shinra, then... not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
So, we're gonna go get some rest.
I've seen them around.
It is night time. Or is it? Nope, it's not night time. Oh, Miss Thirsty.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych.
When was the last time you ever heard anybody say psych?
Are you gonna let me in?
I think it was
so
like
we can
the...
talk in private?
Besides this, probably like the 90s. Early 2000s, back in the day.
Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter.
Is it?
Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Yeah. Duh.
A down payment.
Healing materia obtained.
Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
Alright. We have everything we need? Okay, yeah, we're good.
You all set? Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
It's just another job.
He hopes. He really hopes it's just another job. So we're going into chapter 3 next, I believe. Hell, I don't remember. Chapter 4. I honestly don't keep track. I just get so dragged into this game. I absolutely love it.
Huh?
Chapter 4.
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
No.
Okay then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yay! Family reunions. Yay. So exciting.
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that drive. Okay, you got it.
And you all remember the bike game.
I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra?
Good times.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan, ready?
Now we do have the option of skipping the mini bike game since we've completed it in other playthroughs, but you know what, I'm always about going through it. It does have a trophy opportunity at the end, providing you get a favorable review from Jesse.
Soldiers get mandatory training.
You gonna take my breath away? Make my head easier?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Alright, here we go.
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Sued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street crackers.
Get off. Freaking
Alright.
straight to lethal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely? That's some super secret technique?
Super secret technique.
Of course not.
I think my horse just skipped a beat.
She's so ridiculous. I can't.
What do we do? What do we do?
Shut up. Keep it up, pal.
Alright. Keeping it going. We can do long range attacks as well as short side to side attacks. Go ahead and
We're not screwed, are we? You okay? Well, we need backup. That was so cool.
yes. Thank you, Wedge. Thank you. Oh yeah. Never was a big fan of these guys.
Fair enough. All right then, do your thing.
Come on. Oh, he hit us. Unacceptable. I know I'm squirrely with the controls. It just keeps it fun. Alright.
Soldier en route. HQ said he's less than a few minutes out. Copy. You think it's him? Well, we can finish this quick. That kind of trouble. We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
Yeah. All right.
That's a nice soldier for you. Thanks to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right.
You're part of that week, too.
Oh, almost done with this part. So chapter 3 or chapter 4 actually gets interesting. You get introduced to a character that just feels a lot like a filler state or a filler character. And you'll see him here in just a few.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are. Not over yet.
I'm working on it. Okay, you calm down. Well, you know, my bike can only go so fast, so you need to calm down. Yeah, I know, I'm just being silly over here. Alright.
Time's up. Break off before it shows.
What's going on?
This dude's a little cringy for my taste, but it's ridiculous.
Well, hello. Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. I'll settle for a race then. Just you talking to me? I was so bad. So terribly sorry. The words failed to reach my ears. Sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
He's a douche.
My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation. Speed Demon.
Where's that, Mom?
My ears are attuned to the such voice.
Say it the word.
Yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for.
So a lot of people want to see Roche, whatever you want to call him. A lot of people want to see him introduced in the later on in the in the series of this game. I'm not sure how I feel about him. He's just too goofballish for me, to be honest. That was a wasted move. Alright, Captain Douchebag. Alright, so this was a sloppy, you know, showing of this. But, you know, playthroughs can't be perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. Like I said, I do this just for fun. I do this to entertain. So, I'm not going to feel a lot of heartache over the fact that I just kind of messed around here. And we're off.
Had enough? Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty! Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our flames will never
Now it'd be really cool to see Cloud on the bike that he had in Final Fantasy Advent Children pulling this stuff off like he did against the others. That'd be really cool, but these little, you know, 500cc motorcycles that they're on. Yeah.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
Until we meet again, my friend!
Yeah, just a little weird, but it's what it is.
We did it! Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail. You passed the test.
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Not really. You made it by the skin of your teeth, if we're being honest.
Whatever.
I bet you held back because I was with you.
Didn't want you to fall.
So now I'm too weak to stay on the bike? Huh? Huh?
Just hold on tight, will you? What?
I might be falling after all. Psych? Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the ride.
She truly is a ridiculous one.
We'll go on foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Hey, did these things leave a mark?
They got you pretty good.
Ugh, and I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry, we'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
And we're moving. Sector 7 again.
The residential area is just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors?
Sure, no problem, Jesse.
You've got an arm on you.
Well, thank you. All right.
Here we are. The employee housing district, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra.
How exciting.
While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
So this was something we definitely did not get to see in the original game. I mean, we didn't get a lot of actual backstory on anybody in the game outside of our main characters, which were Tifa, Barrett, Cloud, Aerith, and Vincent. You got a little bit on Yuffie, you got a little bit on Sid, but not much when it came to these three. So we're actually on top of at the top of Sector 7. We're in the employee housing agency, or, you know, neighborhood, like she said, but this is a whole new look that we get to see from Midgar, from a different perspective. Whether either way, we're watching it from underneath, we're always watching it from somewhere over there. We don't get this nice little middle ground here.
Folks here must be living off 3 or 4 times what I do.
Ain't that the truth?
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
But for those that have played the original game before and are very familiar with the story, this whole scene just makes it even more the tragic.
You know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Ah, okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
With your help, we won't need luck.
And
you
here's
don't
the
take on
job.
Just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. The signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time. Time to go.
Some people have drawn parallels between the three cats that you saw there on the wall, between Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, and then this cat right here represents Cloud, just doing his thing by himself.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Sorry about dropping in like this again.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay? My dad. He was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Man, they're having pizza. I want pizza right now. That sounds really good. But not tonight. It's a little late for that. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, and we are back out the door again.
Thank you.
Dang, Mom. How'd you get even better at this?
Mission accomplished.
Yep, that's it. Now we
What, are you
wait.
going to give up on the gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You mad, bro?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No. I want to be back before that. Don't worry. I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Well, that diversion's not gonna create itself.
Alright, move forward.
Right?
Yeah.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. Led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon...
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see.
So we may cut a little short, we may run a little over tonight, all depends on how quick this next portion goes. Like I mentioned, we're going to try to do 2 episodes, or 2 chapters an episode. So we'll just see where this goes.
Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait for this. Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Don't see anyone. What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's
Right,
supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
Don't be a jackass, Cloud.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
So let's come down to Lady Aerith here. Check her materia status. So you're not going to find in this early in the game, maybe later on, we're used to seeing an all materia from the OG. However, Magnify is as close as it's gonna get. So just like for this heals everybody within a certain, it has an AoE on it, so just keep that in mind if you do end up playing this, or if you're playing this right now. So that's one thing there. I want to double check that, see if I don't think I'm gonna need to move it coming forward. We'll go ahead and change up the beatdown toy here. Yes, you do have the nail bat that we had in the original. Iron Blade, Mithril Saber, Twin Stinger, but I've always been a fan of the Hard Edge. So we're going to go ahead and go back to that. It drops our magic points down a bit, but our HP stays the same.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
You're always hungry.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I think we're ready.
Let's go over the plan one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Here you go, guys.
Hey. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgard.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
I was not disappointed with that scene the first time I saw it. Obviously, it just isn't like the original, but still, that was just fantastic and great for me.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
That's the signal.
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Oh, hey, over there. Target sighted. Light him up!
Give up?
Kill the bastard! Spotted more intruders! Get back up! They have a sniper! Get him first! Quickly!
Like I said, on easy, just to progress the story. Makes it fun. I love how they say hostile numbers confirmed, threat minimal.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up! Putting up a fight, huh?
No, not really. Just go ahead and toast you guys real quick.
No escape. Get ready.
Don't let them escape!
Oh, that's right. I forgot. They come in too.
Anytime you see us. That's that. Enough.
Look at us,
Oh, look, puppies! Lots and lots of puppies!
Don't worry, I've got this. Catch me if you can. Come and get him.
It's over.
Don't eat me! Please don't eat me! So much.
That's that.
It's our special! Don't kill me now!
It's over.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Of course they store mechs here.
Of course they store mechs here.
You ready? Hell yeah. More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Here we go. It's on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, run around just for a little bit, go ahead and get a summon pulled up so you guys get a nice peek at that. The summons in the game, again, they vary differently from the original game itself. You don't get multiple chances to summon them. They only pop up on the battlefield like you see here. So that's all you really get. So no multiple summons, at least not at this point. They've only made it so during one battle you can only summon one, and that's it. We got Ifrit in here.
Do your thing.
So you go ahead and just... Yes, we'll lead them to the mines, but we're gonna let Ifrit go ahead and do some beat down here. So when you're in this mode here where you have your summon on the field, or you can go ahead, come in here, you can do two different summon abilities. You can do a Crimson Dive, or you can do a Radiant Plume. Each one is different for each particular summon that you have. You do have particular summons that you have the Carbuncle, which is just this cat looking thing that you bring it onto the field and it does nothing but heal you, do barriers, whatever you want it to do, and go from there. You got Ifrit, obviously does your fire damage. You have Shiva, you have Bahamut, which was absolutely a pain in the butt to get your hands on, but it was totally worth it. And then you got Leviathan for your water damage. And then, like I say, you got Carbuncle, which is part of the DLC, as well as Cactuar and Chocobo Chick.
I'll pay you back.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are. Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hand.
And we get to deal with this guy again. How exciting.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
Want to know how he got his bike repaired so quickly. That's
a second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
again cringy.
Right. Come on.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was. At last, our long waiting dance begins. Here's to a fair fight, my friend.
So if you get really smart and you start being able to read your character or your opponent's moves, like right here, you got the ability to do something called counter stance on Cloud. And then just like that, he's done with the first round.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
Again. And you can spam the counterattack all you want, as long as you have the gauge filled in your ATB bar down there underneath your health. It'll definitely go ahead and allow you to do these things. Each character has an individual set that they have, and it's all dependent on what level you have your weapon set at.
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Okay, boys, give it everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first.
We really must do this again.
He's so ridiculous.
Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
God damn it.
Yeah, Biggs, because that pistol is definitely going to stand up to one of those.
Let's go. Right.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is. Come here.
So, at this point, you're introduced to, hey, there are more cells of Avalanche than we know about. I don't recall them talking about other cells in the original.
First guests to the party, another Avalanche cell. Our holier than thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
Just what we need.
Hostile forces have reached 7th and...
So are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
We stuck around or went back. We only got upset.
Why is that?
As a soldier, you'd understand. I'll tell him you're worried about him,
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. While able to set up here to search the suspect, we will establish the perimeter, roadblocks included. Contain the
You made it! Over here!
rumors of violence against public security will only serve
Okay, let's go.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge?
So picky, Jesse.
What? That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Come on. Not my finest hour.
No, not really.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
No.
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
So, how do we get back to the start?
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Can't turn the camera at all until this point.
I believe HQ was running an op tonight of all nights.
Coincidence?
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice. I repeat, for your safety.
There's an old lady coming up here. Gave me a nice laugh.
It was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice.
This lady right here.
It's Wu-Tai, isn't it? Let me get my gun. I'll teach him to mess with Midgar. Don't you worry about me. I killed myself a platoon's worth of them bastards back in the war.
Yes, thank you for your service. Now, if you would just allow me to escort you back home.
Crazy old lady.
Right, this is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Sure hope so.
Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgard special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Really? Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Super duper awesome.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun.
I'm going base jumping off the edge of the plate.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure. Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
Oh. Oh my.
Wait! Give me a minute!
No.
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
Don't throw me if you don't know me.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah!
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
Just wow. Alright, looks like we are loading into, I believe, Chapter 5 at this point. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. It actually came up pretty good on our 2-hour stream. That's the goal. So go ahead, get past this little cutscene here.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
Alright, so this is the end of the stream for the evening. Hope you all enjoyed. We are going to start off with Chapter 5 next time we do this again, which will be next Wednesday. I hope you all have a great evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And for that, this is TDub Gaming, and we are out. Feel free to subscribe to and follow on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And I do have a Discord that is linked here in the Twitch channel. Everybody have a good evening, and thanks.